Welcome back to the Myth series in depth. Today I will be showing you the Pools of Iron mission. This mission can be a little tricky because we will have to fight two Trow simultaneously. They are fast and have a lot of health, so we will need to be tactful in our approach. In this mission, we get to control Ulrich and take advantage of his Dispersal Dream spell. I will show you how to use it wisely, or at least one way. Here is the journal for this mission.
Tuesday, July 21st, Rhiannon. I am not a coward. I think that my actions over the last 17 years prove this. Yet I was relieved to not be among those chosen to die. In 4 hours, just after sunrise, the 2,200 survivors of the Legion will attack Balor's fortress. Those men will surely die. There are perhaps 500,000 of the enemy between here and the stronghold. Ulrich left at dusk, alone. The old maps, he says, all show a world not in Rhiannon, though it has never been used in our time. He intends to find it and bring through 100 picked men to a point he believes will be almost on top of the fortress. From there, we go after Balor. We have watched a dim comet grow brighter each night until now it is visible by day, and at night brighter than the moon. Some of the men have taken it as an omen for ill, but only the next few days will tell. Before he left, Ulrich told us that Madrigal had fallen.
The journal narrator says that he was in the war for the last 17 years. This means he would have been in the war when the Dark passed through the south end of the Cloud Spine and helped defend the cities of the province as they fell. Only 200 soldiers are alive. That is not very many. This is definitely an all-in attempt to defeat Balor. There is no plan B if things go south. We will be with Ulrich and the 100 hand-picked men who will be going through the World Knot and attacking the fortress from the rear. The rest of the soldiers are on a suicide mission attacking from the front as a diversion. This mission is still a long shot at success as the Legion is vastly outnumbered. Our only hope is to kill Balor and miss the fighting. The Legion has no shot at defeating all the Dark Forces, but if they can just defeat Balor, the powers that created many of the undead will cease to exist. Drawing Balor out into the fighting will be tricky. Don't forget, he has a suit of armor to make him invulnerable also. In this mission we won't get to the part where we deal with Balor. This mission is just getting our army through the World Knot and into the Pool of Iron behind the fortress. We talked about the comet in the last mission. We have yet to determine whether the comet is a sign of ill or a sign of good things to come. At the end, Ulrich mentions that Madrigal has fallen. We successfully defended this city earlier in the game, but we were just delaying the inevitable. I would imagine the free cities of the north are in bad shape at this point. You would think that most of the villages and less protected cities around Madrigal would have fallen first. Typically, it takes a while for big cities to fall, as they would be under siege for months before the food supplies ran out. It is no doubt that the Berserk in the last mission who delivered the secret item to Ulrich was the one that delivered this information. There isn't much left back home, so this attack is the Legion's last hope. There's a journal image on the disc that doesn't show in the game that shows warriors getting ready for the diversion attack. It will be sad to see these warriors fall, but don't worry, we won't let them die in vain. Now let's jump to the mission and get one step closer to facing Balor. Lead Ulrich to the nearby World Knot, where he will bring through the rest of your forces, then head for Balor's fortress west of the lake. So here we are. We just start with just Ulrich, and we're supposed to get all our forces and bring them through the World Knot. No, looks kind of like he did before. He has like a gray head, which doesn't make sense because it doesn't match his skin, so he must wear like a mask or something. You see these colors don't match. But anyway, so when you start the level, what you want to do is you want to go to this right side and kind of go along. Eventually, we have dispersal dreams. Eventually these myrmidons will come, we'll just blast them to smithereens. Keep coming down here, and just along here, along the side. Eventually you just kind of loop around this little edge right here, because this terrain is unpassable. Just come out here, and that's the mission. Oh wait, we were supposed to get the guys through the world knot, weren't we? We were supposed to do that, weren't we? Okay, well, tell you what, we'll do it again. We'll restart. So here, we'll save it. Here it is. Okay, I'll do it again. I'll get them. So you start here. You know, some stray myrmidons will come up. They'll eventually come. Just you want to wait here, because what we want to do is there's all these like stray myrmidons around here, but we want to get to the world knot fast. So because we want as many dispersal dreams as we can for the trow, because there's 2 trow in this level up on the platform. Alright, so we're gonna kill these guys. So you see these myrmidons like run away when I'm looking away. So I'm just getting rid of them so that they don't bother me and mess up my plans. So I get them to come near by looking away, because they're actually faster than me. Okay, we'll kill this one, and there will be that one more. So I kind of went behind this guy so that they wouldn't attack me both at once. Okay, kill this guy. Now, if you want to make sure that there's no stray ones left, so you can, you know, pass forward it. You know, so if another one comes up, your guy will kill him quickly, like right there. So I did miss one. So, and the reason you want to do that is because when you get to the world knot, if there's myrmidons around you, you won't be able to, he won't use the world knot to bring the other forces through. I'll show you that in a minute. So you kind of come out at this kind of angle right here. So myrmidons will come from the left. We're kind of looking for the world knot. So you can see the world knot is broken. So, but, you know, Alaric has some teleportation powers, so. So and you want to hustle here. You want to hustle here quick, because there's going to be a group of myrmidons coming right here. So we hustle there. Oh, they're coming. They're coming. Bree's going to bring in some berserks and journeyman. We want to hustle these guys out to go kill them. So we can get more bang for our buck, you know, if we control which myrmidons these berserks attack. We micromanage them a little bit. Okay, now we can send these guys to come help. And these archers, we can get a few hits off if we target the guy in the back without hitting our troops. And kind of keep a track on their health. So probably about now, it's probably best to just stop. We can actually bring them down here. And we could even, we have lots of these mandrake roots, so we can even kill a couple with mandrake's roots. So like we had one kind of hurt bad. Okay, there's going to be groups coming from down here next, so we're going to get our guys in position. Guys, in position to deal with that.
Sir?
Here they come. Again, we'll have the archers target the guy in the back to get some few hits in.
Yes. I'm moving.
So we can target which ones these guys target. Use up our mandrake roots.
I'll do it. Yes.
There we go. We almost got him dead. This guy's getting hurt bad. Okay, perfectly fine. So that's how you can get 3 dispersal dream spell ready. So there's really no other enemies in the mission that are gonna come at us. So right now, and don't be afraid to use your magic units. Honestly, I'm not gonna use these guys much for a bit. So we're gonna retreat back here. Then we're gonna take one berserk, and we're gonna take him up along this right side. No, right up along here.
Yeah.
Right like this, and that's mission. You see all the units in blue, and you won again. Yep, that's mission. Oh wait, you wanted to see me fight the troll now, did you? The trow, I mean. Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll come fight the trow. All right, guys, you win. You guys win. All right, fine. We'll go deal with them.
I'm moving over here.
We'll kill everything on the map. All right.
Yeah, over here.
Okay, so let's see right here. So this is kind of like a trow temple, right? You can see the pillars from the the fortress probably melted. It was probably made out of temple or iron. I mean, there's some two trow up here. All right, and then also on each side of the platform, there's a group of myrmidons. One on the left, one on the right. So we brought 2 berserk down here. So I don't know the exact science of it, but the trick is like they'll want to attack like one group of myrmidons at a time and then the trow. But if you do this, like bring one of these, leave one berserk there, bring the other one up here.
Yeah.
You know, bring them up here till you see these myrmidons. Then bring them back. And while he's coming back, bring this berserk over to the left. And find these myrmidons. Okay, now you found them both. So now we're gonna go up the steps and probably like this line right here. Go beyond this line right here. Like right when you get past it, turn around and run back. Oh, you know what? I think I set up my forces in the wrong spot. This might not work. Yeah, I set up my forces in the wrong spot. Yeah, let's restart. I accidentally positioned these guys in the wrong spot. I want them down here. It kind of looks similar, so I didn't notice it right away.
I'm moving. Yeah.
Okay, we want to bring these 2 guys back up. Okay.
Go.
So I was doing it right, I just had them in the wrong spot. So we're gonna do all that over again. Sorry. My apologies. I'm just trying to waste your time. I'm trying to test your patience, you know what I mean?
Let's go.
You know, patience is a virtue, and I'm helping you exercise it, alright?
I'm moving.
Oh, there they are.
I'm moving. I'm moving.
Okay, let's get the trow. So wait for the myrmidons are coming.
Yeah.
And we can see the trow, hear the trow coming. We can't see him, we can hear him. We want this guy up front. So what's going to happen is all the myrmidons are going to come down. I shouldn't have saved it there. Oh well. It looks like it's developing well. So you see, like, all the myrmidons come together, and they kind of block the trow. At least they should. Yeah, see, okay, see, this is exactly what you want. Okay, we got 3 dispersal dreams. So we're going to kind of hit the first guy with a dispersal dream. Because it takes a while for them all to blow up. And there might be some left over. But it's going to bounce around. It's going to hit the trow. Hopefully a couple times if we're lucky. Yeah, see, it went around and hit him twice. That's exactly what we want. Okay, so there's a few units left. We might even be able to run away and wait till they catch up with these myrmidons. Actually, let's just hit them again. The one of them is already turned to stone, so we're gonna be fine. We actually have a dispersal dream left over. We did way too efficient there. Way too efficient, let me tell you.
Let's go.
Okay, very nice. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come up on this right side. Let's go like right. We'll pass forward. We're gonna come kind of close to this the pool of iron. Why can't I move my camera? Okay, pass forward all the way up here. So you saw when I was going into the pool of iron, all those. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. It doesn't really matter. So, because I'm attacking from the side, right? These thrall, because they kind of come out at like basically this whole map is kind of flat, and then this pool of iron is on the left side of the map, and you probably already know this, but the thrall kind of show up all throughout, you know what I mean? The whole pool of iron. So when you're standing on the edge, they kind of form a nice little line, so your berserks can kill them easy. Well, we have a Dispersal Dream, so we might as well use it. Might as well. It's a complete waste of the Dispersal Dream to use it on Thrall, but you know, that's alright. We're alright with it.
Stand clear.
Okay, they're all dead. Now I'll show you the map a little bit more. So this is the Trow Temple. There's kind of like a statue here. I'll talk about that in a bit. Here's that there's map. I don't know exactly what this is over here. Some sort of, I don't know. I have no idea. And that's it for the mission. So, hope you enjoyed that. So, what we got? Ulrich got 57 kills. Berserk 31. Archers got 1. It might have been the well, yeah, it might have been a Trow, you know. So, maybe the archers killed the one Trow, I don't know. The windscreen shows a bunch of soldiers in front of Baldor's fortress. This would have to be the soldiers who were attacking the fortress from the front as part of the diversion. I say this because there are definitely more than 100. They don't look like they are in the pools of iron. It looks like they are celebrating, so maybe the diversion wasn't a suicide mission after all. Or maybe they just had a temporary success. Maybe they saw the 100 soldiers pass through the world knot and are celebrating that. Let me know if you have any opinion on this image. The lost screen shows Ulrich's decapitated head on the ground. He is clearly dead. We can see the temple platform from the mission. The Trow looks like he is perplexed. He probably doesn't understand how the Legion forces got there without the world knot being fixed. There is a statue on the temple platform that looks very similar to the Trow in the TFM manual. Both have a nipple ring and the belt of skulls. This statue, however, is a bit distorted in shape. Perhaps it is made out of iron, and this is what it looks like after melting partially. It looks like it has an eye on the back of its head if you look very close. We will see what tricks Ulrich has up his sleeve in the fight against Balor next time. See you then.